Appreciate the floor. Marlowe, you've been auditing the ledger all night. But I've been looking at the blueprints of the house we're living in a federal appeals court. Just redrew the map while we were still trying to find the light. They're treating the male like a cage and a woman's body like a variable they can just solve. The structure is leaking. Just cut the circuit on the morning mail, blocking the shipment of Mifepristone, letting the restriction prevail. They looked at the map and saw a way to shut the door, turning the standard of medical care into a wire in the floor. By blocking the mailing, they didn't just stop a delivery run. They restricted the access before the conversation even begun. It doesn't matter if you're in a city or a rural state. If the postman can't carry the cure, they've sealed the gate. They're postmarking the barrier and locking the box, turning the mercy of the transit into a series of locks. It's the geometry of the door, the math of who gets through, changing the blueprint of the life that belongs to you. The structure is shifting, the foundation is thin, and we're the ones who have to live with the world they've let in. I spend my days looking at the skeleton of the build, knowing which load bearing beams are about to be killed. This isn't about safety, I read the data, I've seen the floor. This is about designing a room with no exit in the door. My wife has a condition, the doctor said another child is a ghost, the sentence of death for the person I love the most. So this isn't a theory, it's the geometry of my home, a restriction carved into the very marrow of the bone. I look at my daughter and I see the world she's scheduled to inherit, a ledger where her body is a line item they're trying to edit. What am I supposed to tell her about the heritage she keeps, when the state is awake while the conscience of the country sleeps? I already knew this was coming, the psych's curse is real. You see the shadow of the hammer before you feel the steel. They're auditing the biology through a postal regulation, a quiet structural violence against the health of the nation. The law is just a drawing until someone tries to survive it. If you have to control the delivery to keep your logic upright, your logic was never about the people, it was about the architecture of the cage. If the mailbox is a border, then the border is everywhere. La frontera está en todas partes, even in the quiet of this room. They're postmarking the barrier and locking the box, turning the mercy of the transit into a series of locks. It's the geometry of the door, the math of who gets through, changing the blueprint of the life that belongs to you. The structure is shifting, the foundation is thin, and we're the ones who have to live with the world they've let in. Marlowe, the ledger is definitely leaking tonight. Thanks for having me on Musically Yours. It's always better to name the ghost. The blueprint is clear, and the structure is starting to show. Take us home, Marlowe. The room is yours.